New FM, you are tuned in to your drive show. It is me, Sia. I'm very excited this afternoon. We've got some good news to share, and we've got some people that I'd like you to meet. First of all, no stranger to the New FM studio. We've got Willie Fefehake.
Sabi malo.
Willie Fefehake of Fait Joint Productions, but via Zoom all the way from Kazakhstan as well as Nigeria. We have got Reggie as well as Matt. Maloi Lele boys, how you guys doing?
Good, good.
Hey, Saya. How's it going?
I love it. I can see you guys have been practicing your Tongan. But first of all,
Oh,
Reggie
yeah.
and Matt. Reggie, you are no stranger at the moment to our New FM listeners. You guys have been hearing his music. It's been making the Fresh Four. It's been taking that #1 spot for Ghana Girl. Now, welcome to New FM. It's a pleasure to meet you virtually, of course. To our listeners, though, Reggie, can you please introduce yourself? Let us know who is Reggie.
Okay. How's it going, people? I'm super excited, super excited to be right here with everybody. I mean, unfortunately, we have to do it through Zoom, but I really would have loved to kind of like give out hugs and handshakes. It's been super exciting for me over here. I mean, it all started as just with like a track, like, hey, this is the song, we're enjoying the song, and boom, I hear that the song is #1 in New FM, all the way in New Zealand. I mean, I can't say too much. I can't say too much about it. I'm super excited. So my name is Reggie. I'm from Nigeria. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, and the music journey for me has been. I mean, we could go way back 20 years. 20 years ago, when I jumped in the studio and recorded the first track, and then it was more or less like fun stuff, just playing around in the studio. Then I had like a crew with me, and we're just putting money together, going to take studio sessions in places. So it was until I went into the university that a friend of mine told me, listen, you're really good at this, and maybe you could just become a little bit more professional with it. And I had no idea what he meant by that. And I was like, okay, what do you mean? He said, we can make money with this. We can put a couple songs together and print a CD, put your picture on it, all that kind of stuff. And then that was like 2001. I mean, all that just sounded so new to me. And I was like, okay, maybe we can try it. So fast forward to 2010, I started my own studio. I had people come over. So basically, the difficulty with music then was going around trying to put your finances together to make records for yourself. So I had to learn how to make my music myself. And that was where the production started. And since then, every single song, every single record I've put out, one way or the other, I had my hand involved in it. Now we fast forward again to 2018. Now, at this point, it's just been, one thing or the other. And Matt reached out to me through an email. You feel me? Matt reached out to me through an email and was like, hey, what's up? I heard your track and I just trying to, appreciate your music. And you know how it is, you've been on this journey alone on your own for a long time. And I was like, okay, let me just reply this email. And trust me, from that moment, I replied that email. It's been magic. It's been super awesome magic.
Yep.
Shout out to Matt. Shout out to Matt, my man.
Yep, true.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, my name is Matt. Hi, I live in Aberdeen, Scotland, but I'm currently in Kazakhstan. I'm returning back home tomorrow. I'm Nigerian as well. So Reggie and I grew up in the same city, sort of, but Reggie was born in Germany. I have no musical talent whatsoever. I'm an oil and gas engineer, so I travel a lot for work. But when I heard him sing, I kind of like knew I needed to get involved because it felt like a sin to walk away from it. So I remember parking on the road and getting my phone out and say, quick email. And I drove again. So before I got to my house, he replied. And I remember seeing Tesco's that packed as well. And I just called him up and said, right, okay, I'm going to make you a promise. Give me 3 years. Give me 3 years. And everything that you've ever wanted, I'll make sure that you realize your dreams. And that was how the relationship started. My kids love him. My friends love him. Everyone love him. That's how we met Mr. William over there.
Big, 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 big.
I love that this relationship that you guys have formed really has just come out of like, I guess the power of social media and technology, and you guys getting an email, getting a phone call. And speaking
Yep.
of relationships, you now, you're based all the way, like, right, Reggie, you're in Nigeria right now. Matt is all the way in Kazakhstan. I bad
Yep.
at geography. I don't know where on the map those two places are. However, we're all the way here in little old New Zealand, as I am here with Willie. How did the relationship with Fait Joint happen?
Reg, you want to take
Why don't
that?
you go? You go,
All
you
right,
go,
okay.
you go, you go.
I remember getting an email from Will saying something about Ghana Girl, and I was a bit, oh, really? Because we were just having fun. The producer is a Congolese that lives in China, speaks Mandarin, and yeah, I know. So I heard the beat. He heard the beat. Reggie heard the beat. I said, "That's my kind of beat." I'm like, right, let me have it. And I remember chasing him up for 48 hours. I did his
Yep.
Facebook, Instagram. I got his number eventually, and I rang him and I woke him up. And I said, "I love your beat. What's the deal?" And he was like, "Coming back in 4 or 5 hours or something." So I called him back in 3 hours. I've got to go to work, but you got to give me an answer. And he said, "Right, okay, let him sing on it. If he impresses me, you can have it." So I told Reggie to go for it. And I think a couple of hours, Reggie just did this Ghana Girl. And I sent him back to Emerald. His name is Emerald. Shout out to Emerald. And
MLP.
once he received the song, he called me straight back. The first question was, who's this guy? Who's this guy? It was
Yep.
quite intrigued. So put the song out there, did a visualizer by a girl in London. Like honestly, it was just different people connecting through social media, like you said. And then Will saw it and reached out via email. And I was like, whoa, New Zealand. Wow, look at that. So we responded. And ever since then, it's been one email after the other, one email after the other. And I think there was a few months never heard back from Will, but he did make a promise. He said, "Give me some time, guys. Give me some time, guys. I'll definitely reach out. I've got a lot to do." And I think the way Reggie and I kind of like work together, we're the kind of folks that believe in your word being your bond. So we sort of like held back with it until eventually the will came true, and ever since then we've been catching up, like doing a lot of stuff, and it's been
Honestly,
amazing to be
man.
fair.
Speaking of Ghana Girl as
Big,
well,
big, big,
Reggie,
big, big, big.
with your Ghana Girl track, can you give us a little backstory about what the song's about, how it came to be, how you put all those lyrics together, and who was the Ghana Girl, I guess.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. So, just like Matt said, yeah, I got the beat, and the beat was titled Ghana Girl. So I had no idea why Emerald P would title a song Ghana Girl. And I was like, okay. And at first, if you're very aware of Ghana music, it has this twist to it. It just has a bend to it. And that beat had like a whole lot of that bend to it. And I was like, it would do no harm if we can just take the song straight up to Ghana. Now, mind you, I had no idea. I had no idea what the language was about. I had no idea what the people were about. I just knew that Matt had gone to Ghana and had a good time. And I was like, you know what? Let's make
Work,
a song.
work, work.
Let's let's make a song for that. And guess what? I got on YouTube and watched 1,000 videos on the language. And the language is called Tweet, TWI, Tweet language. So while I was watching, I was like, okay, let me see. What's I love you in Ghana? What's my baby in Ghana? What's my queen? And all these words kept popping out. I mean, it took a lot. And we also had to focus on the pronunciation of the words and all that stuff. I was like, you know what? Let's make a song for the Ghana girl. So I went in the studio and started recording, like bit by bit by bit by bit. Everything was done in less than 2 hours. I sent it back to Matt, and Matt was blown away. At first, I'm the type to record a song, and I get really nervous for what people are going to say about the song. You know how it is. We creative people, we're always like, okay, I don't know if it's good. What do you think? And ever since then, I haven't had one bad review of that song. Now, I was in Ghana a few days back, and the way these Ghanaians love that song, I literally don't own that song no more. Like, that song is their song. The way the people in New Zealand love the song, I'm like, you know what? Why don't you guys just take this song and just write on it? For real.
I don't think you realize, Reggie, we already took it a long time ago. We've already claimed it as our own way before you've even said that. But of course, you know, we're going to hand a little bit over to Willie at the moment. For those of you guys that are tuned in right now to the New Drive show, we have got Matt from Kazakhstan, Reggie tuned in from Nigeria, and of course, we're going to take it here to South Auckland. We have got Willie Fejoint in the studio representing the Fait Joint Productions family. Willie, before we continue, I know there is some exciting news because people are probably like, why is he talking to someone in like Kazakhstan and Nigeria when we're all about the beat of the Pacific here? But I'll hand it over to you, bro, to announce your good news that you've got to share.
Thank you, Sia. Stoked to be here today. Also with the brothers Reggie and Matt. It's been an interesting journey alongside the brothers across the other side of the world. And it's been really fun, although it was like different time zones in it, but we managed to make it work. And we managed to excited to announce that today
wait, drum roll.
Today Fejoint signs new artist, and that's Reggie.
That is so
exciting. Family.
So the Fejoint family is very stoked to have the brother on board. He holds a lot of like good values in his gift that he has, and we're just excited to see what this brother's gonna bring out this year and next year and so on. But I'm excited for the Reggie to be part of our team, and can't wait for you guys to hear more of what Reggie can do. I'm telling you, he's got some fireworks.
And I'm excited as well because after we wrap up the interview, we are going to debut as well the single Fejoint and Reggie. We're going to be playing that for you when we wrap it up. But can I just ask you, Willie, you know, when you said to Reggie, hey, do you want to be part of Fejoint? How did it make you feel when he actually agreed and said, yes, bro, like I'll jump on with you guys to your label?
Couldn't sleep. When we were working on this track that we're about to play soon, Come Closer. A little backstory about Come Closer. We started Come Closer last year on the first lockdown.
Oh yeah.
So we sat on it for a while, and then we thought, let's move on, let's do our other stuff. And then when I came across Reggie's music, and I was like, wow, this guy will fit perfectly in it, because you know it's in the Afro genre, and I know Reggie's tone will just glue everything together.
Yeah.
And then so when I sent the track to Matt, he sent it to Reggie, and the next day Reggie sent it back, and I was like, what was this, one take?
That's the good thing though, because it sounds like Reggie doesn't run on our island time.
That's a good part.
You know, here, like for example, Reggie and Matt, someone says to us Tongans, the church service is going to start at 10. Our family and our Tongan brothers and sisters, we're going to turn up at like 11.
Matt knows my island time.
What's an African thing? I thought it was
Really?
an
Oh yeah,
African
we
thing.
we do that a lot over here, man. We call it African time.
Oh
Like
wow.
it's for
Oh.
10.
Yeah.
We're coming there by 12 o'clock. Like 12 o'clock.
But as the Palangi says, it's better late than never, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited for everyone to actually hear the song because I've already had a listen. I've jammed it over in one of the other studios. But for everyone that is listening in, can you guys kind of explain to everyone what kind of music or what kind of sound can they expect with this Afrotronic meets like Tonga and Pacifica sound here in Aotearoa? What kind of sounds can your listeners expect?
Um, I would say Kit Kat chocolate. It's milky, it's creamy, it works, right? Because you expect something very heavy and then something very vibey, and you get two different worlds in one, and you can actually understand every bit from the start to the finish. It tells of two different tales, but one subject, which is love. And everyone can relate to love, be you big, be
True,
you small,
true,
be you white, be you black, be you from Europe, anywhere in the world. It's
true.
universal. They did an amazing job. And Reggie complimented it as well. So I think the chemistry there speaks for itself. When you guys play the music, is brilliant. I love it. I played like what 1,000 times. I'm never bored of it.
Oh, I'm like 10,000 right here.
Right.
I love that you guys are all streaming your own music, and that's what it's all about. Spreading the love of music. Other than other than celebrating love with this particular music,
Yeah.
what kind of other vibes or impact or energies do you guys want everyone to feel or to hear or to experience when they listen to Come Closer?
Um, Come Closer is, first off, I heard that song and all I wanted to do was come closer. It just because we're coming from a really, really struggling time from last year with the pandemic and the lockdown. So a lot of people have been away from, I mean, even your closest neighbor seemed like he or she was far away. So the idea of people coming together one more time or putting that energy out, the song speaks to people in that language where we say, listen, I know it's been crazy. I know I miss you so much, but I really would want you to come closer. I really would want to hold your hand. I really would want us to get back to how we have been. So that's the energy of unity, the energy of harmony and coming back together, take the world back to how it used to be. But we now have to coin it around a story, a love life, a man and his girl, and all that stuff. So yeah, that's basically in general, that's the energy you're gonna get when you hear that song. Besides you also putting on your dancing shoes and getting the groove on.
Well, I don't know, but I have big feet, so I can't even find shoes that fit my big fat solid feet. But we are gonna be wrapping it up very shortly. Before we do let you guys go, Matt and Reggie, do you guys have any shout outs that you guys would like to make?
Yeah, Matt,
Yeah,
go
I'd like
ahead,
to
go
give a
ahead, go
massive
ahead.
shout out to the Fait Joint crew, especially to Wills's wife. I don't know, for some reason she's been amazing. I report to her once, I think, and I was a bit. I'm like, Mrs. Will, this is what's going on. We're going to Ghana. We're doing this. We're doing that. And then she replied, "It's Margaret." I'm like, "Oh, okay." But big shout out to the wives and to the partners of the few joints. They seem to be a very close knit, family, and they've been very welcoming. We've not felt out of place from day one, and I think it's something quite unique for us coming all the way from Nigeria and
Yeah,
uniting with New Zealand, and it's been amazing. Yeah. So shout out to Free Joint and all the Kiwi.
awesome.
Reggie, I think it's your turn.
Oh, man, big shout outs, big shout out. My bad, I'm just excited. I can't wait. I can't wait for that track to drop right now. I mean, I'm like, okay, are we about to play it? So I want to give a shout out first off to my management, SBL Consults. I mean, Matt, you've been super amazing. I mean, I am totally nothing I need to say this. I'm totally nothing without this brother right here. Like he's like first blood, and I'll do anything to make sure he's on track with me. Okay, Feet Joint, best believe I'm coming for my hoodie. I need my Feet Joint hoodie. I keep telling you about that. You better get me my hoodie. I need my own hoodie, man. I'm coming over. Shout out to you. Shout out to the production team. Shout out to the family. Shout out to everybody that's made it happen. New FM. Shout out to ya. I see you. I see you big time. Okay. And to my family over here in Nigeria, people who've supported me one way or the other. I also say shout out to everybody. Cornex, Switzy. I mean, we the list is long. Okay, the list is long. Let's not even start right here. And to all the fans out there who love the beautiful music that we're putting out, we say we love you, and we'll keep giving you what you deserve, because that's all we're here to do. Okay. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Yeah, I just want to make a shout out here to our brother Matt, who's been doing all the heavy lifting behind the scenes to make this connection happen. Shout out to Matt. Thank you for your hard work, and also to the brothers Reggie, Connects, Switchy, also to the Fejoint family, and also to all the partners in the Fejoint crew for always backing us up 100% and holding us accountable, and also to New FM for showing love like 100. We really appreciate you guys for showing love, and can't wait to share more good music with everyone.
Thank you so much to Willie, to Reggie, as well as Matt, if you are tuned in. Wrapping it up, as we have just spoken with Reggie. He sings Ghana Girl. You've heard it here on your film. You've heard it on our Fresh 4. We are about to play you the brand new single. If you missed it, the news has been announced. Reggie is now officially a Fait Joint production artist and signed up to the Fait Joint label with Willie and, of course, alongside his team. But I'm going to give you boys the honors, okay? It's the first time your song's playing here on New FM. You guys let the New FM listeners and you introduce the song to them, man.
Take it away, Reggie.
What's up, everybody? New FM right here. It's your boy Reggie with the Fejoint crew, and you about to listen to some fire. You heard fire, 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 fire. Let's get it on. Right now, for the first time playing, the new single out, Come Closer, See Ya. Spin that record. Spin that record.